So we got a fun day of events ahead for everyone. First of all, I want to thank everyone for coming out, especially all our volunteers that came out to support the veterans today from companies like Ernst & Young, Citigroup, and J&J. Also, all the veterans, thank you, of course, for your service. Many of us here in the room are all veterans, so it's going to be a great opportunity for us to all meet each other. 2 years ago, a few of us from Ernst & Young, from GI Go Fund, and from Johnson & Johnson all sat together in a room, and we said, what's going on in the veteran world? What can our companies do together to help veterans? And we looked at what we were currently doing, and most of the stuff was great. We were raising tons of money for different organizations. We were doing active things in the community, but we saw a gap, and that gap was that there's not very many opportunities for veterans to sit one-on-one with other veterans who have made it, who have been successful in the workplace. So that's how we came up with this event. Now, 5 events later, this is our best turnout so far, and I want to thank all of you for coming. So before I get started, I kind of want to just do a little survey of who we have from each branch. So first, if I can get everyone from the Army to stand up. I had a feeling that was going to be the biggest group. All right, everybody give them a hand. Thank you for serving, guys. All right, how about Navy? All right, oh, she's both. All right. Marines? Any Marines? Awesome. Coast Guard? No Coast Guard, huh? No Coast Guard, that's all right. And I'll save the best for last, including myself, Air Force. There we are, all right. Great. So just a couple of logistics today. I hope you guys all found it okay in the morning. As far as the simple stuff, we have the food in the back. There will be coffee out. We'll have lunch starting at 11:30. Definitely eat up all the food. After it's here, we have to get rid of it, so let's eat it. Eat as much as you can. We have some recruiting sections set up over in the atrium over here. So a few of the companies have brought some materials. Also, if you get a chance, if you stop over there, you'll have an opportunity to sign in with the J&J recruiting app, which is an iPad app. So go ahead and do that. I definitely would suggest that all of you take that opportunity. We're going to have a fun-filled day of events. So just to go over the agenda really quick. Right now, I'm just going to tell you about everything that's going on. From there, we're going to have Cal Quinn come and speak, who's going to do a great presentation on networking. Cal is the CFO of Drexel Hamilton, and he is a Navy veteran himself. He spent 7 years in the Navy. So that's really exciting. From there, we're going to go in and have our breakout sessions. So now for our breakout sessions, we're going to do 2 things. One of them is going to be in a classroom, which is located down there in the corporate conference center. So if you all, when you'll see it, if you walk to the very end of the hallway and make a right, that's where we're going to be doing the classroom. So we're going to split you into 2 groups. One group will go into the classroom, one group will stay in here, and also in this rotunda area. If you see back there past that door, there's a couple extra chairs. And in that second group, we'll do breakout sessions. So in these breakout sessions, you're going to be sitting one-on-one with a volunteer that's here. That's from one of our companies, either Ernst & Young, Citi, J&J. And they're going to help you with your resume. They're going to help you with interview skills, whatever it is that you'd like. We have handouts that you can get for feedback, and we have some great information for you there. You also have, all of you should have folders on your desk. If you didn't get a folder, let somebody know. There's some basic information on recruiting for J&J in there. There's a notepad, so if you want to take notes, everything's in there. And also the other handouts that you get can be put in there for when you leave at the end of the day. And then at the end of the day, we'll also be giving out a little care package of some J&J products. So that's the fun stuff. Like I said, we have lunch, then we're going to split off, and we're going to have 2 separate, we're going to split. So everyone that was in the classroom training is going to come out to the breakout sessions. So from there, we're going to have J&J Recruiting do a little piece on the process and what it takes to look for a job and apply for a job at J&J and share some of those best practices. And then we're also fortunate enough to have the New Jersey Department of Labor here, which is going to talk about some of the programs available to all of you that they host. And then closing remarks and feedback We do actually also have a special guest coming today. I just found out at 11 o'clock last night, Alex Gorski, the CEO of Johnson & Johnson, will be making an appearance, and we can expect him around 12 o'clock. So that's all very, very exciting news. Alex is certainly one of the most successful veterans, if not the most successful veteran in corporate America today. So that's where we're at. So without further ado, I want to just go ahead and first introduce Jack Fanous. Jack is the president and founder of the GI Go Fund, and he and Alex Fanous did an excellent job of putting this together and recruiting everyone for the event today. So thank you, Jack.
Well, good morning, everybody. I like to hear that. This is a real exciting event for me and for my entire team, Alex Fanous and James Fanous, my brother, my co-founders of this organization. We were founded right down the street in New Brunswick 8 years ago, about 3 weeks ago. And we were founded after a buddy of ours was killed in Iraq. We were all at Rutgers at the time. And we would never have imagined 8 years later we would be able to partner with such an incredible organization like Johnson & Johnson and bring so many veterans to such an important event where they can now learn the skills. You can now interact with other veterans from corporate America who've succeeded, who've successfully transitioned, who've taken their military experiences, their military skills, and learned how to translate it effectively to corporate America. You can now tell people, I have organizational skills. Not just what you did in the military, but I can do it here in corporate America. I have leadership skills. One of the things I heard here one time at our last event that stuck with me is that veterans, everybody goes around saying veterans have incredible leadership skills. But one thing I heard last time is that veterans also have great following skills. They have the ability to take orders and make them happen, make them a reality. And that's very important in corporate America. You want to be able to tell someone, do this, and make sure it's going to get done. And you want to feel confident that it's going to get done. You guys all have that skill. All the men and women in this room have that ability. And I am so proud. I am so proud to be partnered with Johnson & Johnson, all of their corporate partners. This is a really incredible program. And it's something that's growing across the country. There are other corporations now who have seen what J&J's done, who have seen what Ernst & Young's done, and said, we can do that. We have veterans working at our companies. So now, as we look forward and as these wars wind down, and as more and more veterans come home, we're going to reduce the wait time veterans are waiting to find jobs. You're going to be prepared coming out of this event to go to a job fair, which we're having next Friday in Newark. You can go now to a job fair and be prepared to go speak with an HR rep, have a good resume in front of you, and be able to handle yourself on that interview. And you're going to find jobs. That's the ultimate goal here. You're going to find jobs. I think we need to give J&J and all their corporate partners another round of applause for providing this for us today. Thank you very much.